If you win the Latvian government scholarship for bachelor's degree or master's degree, then you can expect to get paid around 500 euros per month. Whereas if you get the scholarship for doctoral degrees, then you would be receiving around 700 euros, okay, per month in head of stipend money with free education and other benefits. Okay, so in this content, I'm going to be sharing with you about the Latvian scholarships, okay, specifically about the Latvian government scholarship. So you might be curious to know the degree levels offered by Latvian scholarship. So don't worry, since the Latvian government scholarship are offered on a very large scale, and all degree levels such as bachelor's degree, master's, and PhD are covered under this scholarship. Please be informed that the scholarship of Latvian government is center of attention because of its promise to provide stipend money on monthly basis to all international students with free education, free accommodation, and free research expenses. Did you just hear that? Okay, so you have to make haste to apply for this scholarship when there is still time. Okay, so in this content, I'm going to be sharing with you about how to apply. Okay, so make sure you follow through to the end and make sure you make haste in applying. Okay, now I know that you're very excited to submit your online application for Latvian government scholarship, but there are certain documents that you need to produce or to provide at the time of application. Okay, so let's first work on making scanned copies of those documents. Now, before I proceed, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button right now, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. And please smash the like button on this content, okay? Please, all right? Thank you very much. Now, what do you do? The first step is that you need to apply for acceptance, okay? You need to apply for acceptance letter at Latvian HEI, okay? So, how do you do that? The first and foremost step is to apply for Latvian scholarship, or the first and foremost step to apply for a Latvian scholarship is to contact the faculty members of Latvian higher educational institutions, known as HEI, to obtain the willingness of any professor to supervise your degree at their laboratory. And if any professor agrees to supervise your degree, then you will be issued with an acceptance letter, which is a document needed at the time of submitting an online application for Latvian government scholarship. Now, I've tried to open this particular page. Okay, so let me try to share it with you guys here. Okay, let's try to look at it here. Okay, let's try to look at it here. So follow me carefully. Now, there are a couple of windows open here in the Microsoft Word area. Okay, so you will need to do this first of all right? I hope that you can see this. Hope that everybody can see this by now. Okay, so you will need to contact a professor or teacher in one of these universities here. All right, so there are a couple of universities in Latvia here. I hope that you can see this clearly. All right, I hope that you can see this clearly. So you will need to contact a professor or a teacher, okay, from the list here. So all you need to do, because I'm going to put the link, I'm going to put the link to this particular place, this particular page, or I'm going to put the link where you can get it on the description, so that once you go there, you can click it and you'll be able to find, or you'll be able to have access, okay, to these schools and teachers, okay? So you would need to contact a professor or teacher at the University of Latvia. Okay, so this is their website, okay, and this is their email address. Okay, there are a couple of email addresses here and their phone number. Okay, so I would suggest that you reach out to them via email address. Okay, and if you have credit, then you can you can call them, international. But it's better to send them an email, a compelling email, like an eye-catchy email, okay, and so that you to see if you can find a professor or a teacher who would supervise your work. especially if you are applying for master's or PhD. All right. Then you can also contact Riga Technical University. Their website is here, and their email address is here. Okay, their contact details are here, and of course the names of the responsible persons. For example, Zen, Vrublevska, project manager, and so on. So there are a couple of them here, a couple of universities here, and their phone numbers here. This is the first step. Okay, you need to contact this school, a teacher in this school, a professor or a teacher in this school, and if the professor is willing to supervise your work, then uh, they would offer you acceptance. Okay, they would also, they would offer you acceptance, and if they offer you this acceptance letter, then you can be eligible to proceed in applying for a Latvian government scholarship. I hope that you understand, guys. Yes, so that is the first step, or that is the first thing you need to do when applying for this scholarship. Okay, please take note of this information. All right, so this is it here. All right, so I'm going to find a way to put this link so that you'll be able to access it, all right, in the description, and it will take you to that page that I was, so that you'll be able to know the schools and their phone numbers, and the name of the person you will contact. All right, so you need to make your own research. Okay, very, very important. So this is the first step. This is the first step. So once if any professor or teacher agrees to supervise your degree, then you will be issued with an acceptance letter, which is a document needed at the time of submitting an online application for Latvian government scholarship. Okay, hope this is understood. Now, let's go to the second step. All right, so the second step is that you scan the following document. Okay, so step 2 of the application process is as simple as you are required to produce scanned copies of supporting document for submitting Latvian government scholarship application online. Okay, so let's now talk about this document. Now, as you would need a nicely written letter of motivation. Okay, I've made content about how to write a letter of motivation. It's on my channel. All right, and for those of you who don't know, who haven't seen it, go and check it out. And also, for those of you who prefers to use this one, you can also use this one. Okay, so this is a hint here on how to write a letter of motivation. Okay, so if you want to write a letter of motivation for scholarship, actually this one motivational letter, German scholarship, this one is specifically for German scholarship. So if you like, you can kind of customize it into this particular one. So what to include in a letter of motivation, these things are here. All right, so I'm going to also put the link in the description. Okay, and so that you know how to write this letter effectively. Okay, plus also I'm going to put the link to the video where I showed how to write letter of motivation. Okay, so this is the first document you need to scan. You need to, when you've written it, okay, of course you don't need to scan this one because you're writing it on your Microsoft Word. All right, yes, so you don't need to scan this one. Else, maybe in the situation whereby after writing it, you signed it, you printed it out and signed it, then in that situation, you need to scan it in PDF. Okay, very important. Now, the next document you need is your resume or your CV. Okay, and also I made a video on how to create your resume on the European platform known as the Europass CV. Okay, I made a video on how to create a Europass CV. For those of you who haven't seen it, check the description below. You'll see the video where I made on how to create a CV. Okay, so this is the second document you need. All right, and the next is a valid and attested proof of your obtained degree with transcript. So if you are applying for your master's degree, you should have scanned copies of your bachelor's degree and the transcript. Okay, very, very important, and it has to be valid and attested. Okay, like in my opinion, it should be legalized. Like legalization means having couple of signatures from the from responsible authorities like Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country or Ministry of Education to verify, to validate it, to kind of make it more authentic and usable to study abroad. Very, very important. You need to have these documents scanned in PDF. Okay, Okay, so very important. Then the next document you need to scan is a scanned copy of your original English or Latvian language proficiency test result card. So if you have IELTS or TOEFL, now this is time for you to kind of scan it, have a scanned copy of your results. Okay, in situation whereby you don't have this result and you want to apply, then in my opinion, if you can get a letter from your previous school, okay, stating that English was the medium of instruction while you were a student there, then I believe or I think, okay, they might accept this. Okay, so in that situation, you scan that one properly, and you remember that this letter has to be scanned. I mean, has to be written on letterhead, on institutional letterhead of your previous school. It should look official. You know what I mean? Okay, so then the next one, you should have a study plan. Okay, study plan. You should have a study plan. And now, this study plan will be very important and vital in convincing the professor or the teacher in which you've contacted. Remember when you're going to contact a professor, if you have a study plan, like what your plan is, what are your research plan when you come to when you go to Latvia. This can boost your chance of getting accepted because they'll see that you have a good plan. So then you also need to have your passport scanned and recommendation letters from your previous teachers. Okay, very important. Okay, so have this document ready. Okay, then I think nobody will tell you this, but as per this article, I want you to succeed. As per this video, I want you to succeed, and that is why I'm telling you this. Okay, so it's better for you to use a Europass CV than just an ordinary CV because Latvia is a European country and it's a country in the Schengen region. So if you move to Latvia, you'll be able to go to or travel to other European countries under the same umbrella, without a visa. Yeah. So very important. Make sure you do your CV on the Europass CV, and I've made a video on how to do that to show you how to do that easily. Okay. Now then you actually have high chances and selection. And in the same way, try to write your study plan as per the Latvian HEI study plan writing instructions. Okay, so if you use Europa CV, you have a higher chance. And also, if you write your study plan using the Latvian HEI study plan writing instructions, actually, I have it open already. So let me share it with you. Okay, let me quickly share it with you. Okay, I hope that you can see it. It brings me back to the other one. So let's go back. Let's go to the study plan. So I hope that you can see the study plan now. All right. So this is the template of the study plan. They are saying that if you can use this one, that would be better. So you know that this is a template. Okay, so I'm going to find a way to try to put the link where you can access this template in the description of this video. So you have to write your name here, the receiving institution which you've chosen from here. Okay, the one that have accepted you, a professor or teacher has accepted you, I've given you acceptance letter. Okay, then the program which you're going to study, then the study plan for duration of the scholarship, then the courses you plan to take. So you have to list them here, and the number of ECTS credits, then other studies related activities you are planning to undertake. So just make it clear and concise. Okay, very important. All right. So you need to get this ready. If you want to kind of like have like if you want to do well in this application, very important. Okay, very important. So let's come back to our steps on how to apply. So now step 3. Now guys, if you're still watching me, please kindly like this video, click the like button. Okay, please click the like button. All right, so that this video will get recommended to more people. All right, very important. Now the step 3 is to submit your application online, and I believe this is the last step. Once you've done step 1, step 2, okay, and everything is okay, then step 3 is to submit your application online, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So once you have created you have your scanned copies of you've already gotten the scanned copies of all your documents. okay, of all of the documents that you need to scan, okay. Then that's the documents that I've listed here above, okay. Then you would need to, of course, create, okay, a free account on the Latvian scholarship portal, okay, to submit your application and wait for their final announcement. So let's go to the portal, okay. Let's go to the portal. So this is how the portal looks like, all right. This is how the portal looks like, and the deadline is on the 1st of April. Sorry that I didn't share this video early because I didn't see it early, okay. I didn't notice this deadline early, or actually I saw this deadline today, okay. And I got to find out, or I got to read about this scholarship today, okay. I think I've seen something about that before, but I didn't really pay keen attention. And today I paid keen attention, and I decided to make a content, and I saw the deadline is already fast approaching, okay. So either ways, please apply as quickly as possible, okay. So you just need to find a way to contact these teachers, and make them know that, just find a way to apply this as soon as possible, because this is a great opportunity to move to Europe, okay. So what you need to do is, please mark this deadline, all right, 1st of April. And if you miss this deadline, let's say you started listening to this content, or you saw this content late after this deadline, please don't give up, okay. Just plan. Maybe they could open next year and you could apply early. So that means the application should be starting in around February next year. That is, if they open next year. So this is what you can bookmark in your on your Google Calendar or wherever you can save it, so that it can, or you put a reminder so that you can apply by next year. But this is informative so that you plan, okay. This is to tell you that this Latvian government scholarship. So what you need to do if you want to apply, all right, for those who want to apply or who wish to apply the next year, so you need to click on register, okay. So you need to click on register. When you click on register, then you put your name here. If you have two names, put the two names here and your last name here, or your surname here. Then your email address, make sure it's correct. Then country as indicated in your passport, okay, select it here. Then your phone number, remember to put the code, okay. Remember to put the code. If you're from other countries, please, this I'm just doing this for Nigerians, but if you're from other countries, please put the one for your country. Then you have to create a password that you can remember and repeat the same password there and register. So probably they might send you a link to your email where you have to click the link, and from there you can activate your profile or the portal. Then you start applying, okay. Then you can activate your profile and start applying. Or if you can't click on the link, you can just copy the link and paste it on one of the windows, like on one of the top bar address, and enter that page and do it manually, all right. So guys, that will be it about this content. If you have any question, put in the comment section below, all right. And remember that you can also contact them. I've already shown you how you can contact them. You can contact the school, you can contact and the teachers there, all right. Yeah, so guys, that will be it about this content. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash the like button if you benefited from this content, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. I drop content every week, and I have other content on my platform. There are other scholarships, okay. For example, Polish government scholarship, I think is still on, and the deadline is on the 31st. So, and there are also other scholarships that I made a video on, like scholarship in Netherlands, scholarship in Belgium. So check out other opportunities on my channel, all right. And thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again, have a great time. See you in my next video.